Hey everybody, we are today playing a game, and that game is TooHuman, because it is backwards compatible and free. If you're wondering why it's free, is that this game is technically illegal to sell. If you didn't know that, basically, a lot of legal mumbo jumbo with these games developer and Epic Games, owner of the Unreal Engine, maker of Fortnite. Um, Basically, there's a lot of legal things, and this game is illegal to sell in the United States. So that's probably why it's free. It's a loophole. They're not selling it, it's free. So you can possess it, like you can own it, so it's a lot like, technically moonshine. You're allowed to legally own moonshine, you just can't sell it. So yeah, if you don't know what TooHuman is, this is a third-person shooter character action game set in a futuristic Viking universe. It's crazy. Oh, and it has lots of RPG elements, like a crazy lot. Like here's all your skills from the skill tree, and then like the gear system in this game is like insane because you have all these different weapons. Each of these have different. Each of these categories have different moves. There's like several different classes. We're playing as a champion right now. Then you have pistols, assault rifles, and I can't use. And at the bottom, it's grayed out because I didn't choose another strange RPG element that's in this game. You choose between if you want to be more cybernetic or human, and if you choose cybernetic, you get access to cannons, like literally like Gatling cannons and like crazy 50 cal, like big giant machine guns that go on top of tanks, basically. Or if you choose humans, you get more combos, I believe, easier. I chose human. So yeah, there's like tons and tons and tons and tons of loot in this game. I mean like tons. Like we're only like in the first 15 levels and we already look at all this stuff. And if you think that's it, there's also this charms, which you put these charms in here and you get like their added abilities are basically perks. And then you have runes, and you put these in your equipment to give it more like stats. And then you have blueprints where you can make even better weapons if you have enough salvage. So you have to scrap the stuff you get in order to get better guns, or which I probably should do. I'm going to craft that. See, so you craft that. There's also that for armor as well. Oh, and there's armor sets at higher levels. Like full-on armor sets. Okay, see? So now I'm going to insert some stuff. Dual wield, melee damage, no. Spider, blunt resistance, bioengineer. Bioengineer is one of the... There's like MMO classes in this single-player action RPG. Like there's Champion, which is the most well-rounded. There's Defender, I think it is, which is like all about defense. There's Berserker, which is all about going crazy and attacking super fast. There's Commando, which is all about the guns. That was actually, if you don't want to use like swords and stuff, just play Commando. And then there's Bioengineer, which is, I don't really know. I just think you heal yourself a lot with that one. Experience bonus, salvage bonus, total armor, spider duration. Plus one slug damage. Let's put one of these blue ones in here. Attack speed sounds good. Yep. See, now we have more attack speed. And battle cry damage sounds good. And I'm gonna wait to equip something in the last spot. Oh, and if you're also wondering, the controls of this game are very weird. It doesn't control like any other game. So you might think, oh, you're pressing X to attack with the sword, right? No, I'm not. I'm pressing the joystick up and down. Like, with this, all the swinging, it's completely done with the right joystick. Shooting is done like this. Like, left and right trigger, use your pistols. Yeah. Like that. And you have your roll. As soon as I figure out where to go, I forget. Because there's no map. I don't think there is. Oh, there's enemies. Oh, you slide. You like do this. And you knock people into the air. You spin around like crazy. Dodge. Oh, and your melee weapon also has a ranged attack. If you're wondering. Hey. Not that move. That's another move. Oh, and you have this spider. And this spider can do different things. Like, I have it exploding into fire. There's the ranged attack for the sword. Your sword is Fenrir. Like, the wolf from Viking and, Germanic mythologies. You also have that explosion. There's several different, like, explosions from your body that you can do. What else about this game? Oh yeah, loot is everywhere. Like... Dang it. The only thing bad about this game is there's no camera control. Oh, there's sort of camera controls. It's mostly follow you. It mostly follows you. But the only camera control is R or LB. You can like force it center. Look where you're looking.
Don't know, but it was no elf, nor troll. There's something else here. Looked human.
Oh no, my teammates got locked out. Oh yeah, you also have like little AI teammates. Don't really, they do a little bit of damage. Like all these little guys, they can shoot really, but anything bigger. They kind of just die. You can also air dash. Champion's pretty good at air dashing. Yeah, but I'm controlling this all with the stick. You can actually, like, there's stats to get, I believe you can get, stats to make that, dashing between the enemies faster. So you can get, I know on the Berserker, you can get absolutely insane combos. Oh, I leveled up. Skills. You have all these skills. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna get that. Remember, I'm not pressing X or Y in any of this, like God of War or any of the other ones, the games like that. This is all stick control. It's like they figured out how to do a motion control without motion controls, and it's great. Tough to learn, but once you know how to do it, it's incredibly fun. Yeah, it's the better, like, the level 2 version of that I leveled up a little bit more. Regularly, you just get that. That's level 1. I'll go for a little bit more. Maybe I should show you the assault rifle. Do I have any good assault rifles on me? Not really. Eh. But the assault rifle, it's just, you know, assault rifle. It also has a grenade launcher. Oh, and the cannons I told you about earlier, they fire missiles. Like, their secondary fire is a missile. 7. Come on, 100 hit combo. No, only 98. Hey, these guys, you can't sit there. You have to back up. Or just juggle into the air and... Health? There we go. Enemies are pretty good dropping health. Then are the... Oh yeah. Wait. It's different. That's not what I'm thinking of.
We need to shut this force shield down if we're to get through. And gas clear. Defensive perimeter until we get some data. Sir, the generators are located beneath us. At least that's where the biggest power source nearby is.
Permission to kick ass. Wow, what is that?
I don't know if you can hear the banter and like the friendly NPCs talking, but where are they? There's a couple different kinds of friendly NPCs that'll do. They help a bit. Not really, but you get what I mean. See, okay, yeah, these are the two types. Oh, three types. There's like these regular grunts. I don't know if you can see. Then there's these guys. Well, the grunts are called like wolves, and these guys are bears. And like the bears have like melee and a shotgun. And these guys are just like any old soldier. They kind of have FAMASs.
Let's get our hands dirty, wolves. This one's mine. Oh, that gives
don't know if we'll die in this video, but when you die, you don't actually restart the level. What happens is a Valkyrie will come down and revive you. That's another thing that's kind of bad about this game. The Valkyrie coming and reviving you takes, like, so long. She's very slow. Ah, crap, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna get rid of them. Those are dark elves.
I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
And these are where, all your loot drops. Well, not all of it. There's loot everywhere in this game. Oh yeah, there's a lot of different weapon types. Because there's... Right? Like, I have a two-handed sword right now. But then... Where is it? See, two-handed... There's one-handed swords. Two-handed and one-handed. And then there's also dual-wielding swords. Which I believe only the Berserker can dual-wield? Yeah, see, class... See, like in weapons, they also have to be, you have to be aligned to human. Your class has to be Berserker. But see, there's one-handed, there's these are staffs. Then there's, then there's 3 types of, technically hammers. There's one-handed hammers, two-handed hammers, and, hammer and shield. And there's 3 types of guns. There's 3 types of subguns. There's slug, which is basically bullets, plasma, and laser beams. This game has a lot. It's a lot to take in. That's why it's my favorite game of all time.
Grant us glory! Hey, that could be my first kill! 1,000 labs cannot...
I just can't believe it's backwards compatible on SLX1.
Firing on That's what Baldur doesn't have to worry about. Wake me up when the real fight breaks out.
I love the banter by the enemies. Oh, there is bosses in this game as well. Kinda heading towards one. Oh, I hate the big spider guys. They do this ground attack, and they always pair them up with the range guys. It's just...
We're all gonna die down here.
Oh wait, and you'll get to see the Valkyrie come down. She's very slow.
I see you.
Sometimes the Valkyrie will try and get those AI teammates.
Locked on. My turn.
Yeah. This happens every time you die. That's one of the complaints. And it's not skippable. That's not a cutscene. That's actually happening, like, while the game is playing. So this game is co-op as well. Yeah, this game has multiplayer as well. Ah, I'm gonna die again. Come on, roll. Roll, get away from the spider. Oh, health, gimme. Ah. Oh, no, didn't die yet. See, there's the Valkyrie picking up, person there. Kill that spider.
Target acquired.
Yeah, see, they're just humans. The bears might survive that, because they're, like, better humans. Nah, I don't think so.
I can't go through that again.
See, it happens, you know, in-game. It's not a cutscene. Oh, she didn't really pick him up. Maybe there was another guy. I knew I was gonna die. Oh well. I'm gonna end it here. It's been 20 minutes. This game's very long. I think it's like 40 hours or something like that. It's crazy long too.